M0FXB, welcome to my channel. Xiegu X6100 here at the top. Excellent radio. I really rate this radio. You do need an external speaker, but it has a built-in tuner, HF 6 meters, lovely scope, and it's also like a mini computer. You can add bespoke firmware, all kinds of things. You can run FTA from within inside this radio. It's just endless opportunities, but it is only a 10-watt radio. Have a listen.
Microphone. So how did you copy that, my friend? D0 PPU, over? Yeah, okay, right.
I've got the screen dimmed down because it glares the camera. Now let's just turn that down. I mean, it does have a built-in tuning. Now with the Icom 7000, you have 100 watts. It's the other thing you get VHF and UHF, and it works really well. It's a lovely radio to use and to look at. Just from the size point of view, you can see it's a mobile type radio, the 7000, where the Xiegu is completely portable set. It even has a built-in microphone. You can and a BNC here, PTT at the top. You can literally put it in your pocket with a length of wire, go somewhere, and if it's the right length of wire, you can actually have contacts. But if you just want to use it as a receiver on a length of wire, it will be one of the best receivers you've ever used. Not bad value really, sort of under £600. Now you can't buy the Icom 7000 new anymore. That came out 15 years ago, was about £900 new, but nowadays second hand, still fetching if they're in good condition, around 500 or less. The 706 Mark II G also fetches about 400 to 500 as well. So let's just turn up the 7000. You can have a listen. So you're listening to the 7000. Now it doesn't have a scope like this, but it does have a sort of scope. If you press and hold, there you go, there's just a sort of scope. It's very similar to what you got on the 756, where you had a scope, but to see it and hear it, it sort of turned the volume on and off. You've got a few other options. If you hold it, then you can scroll through, look. So it is very useful because you can span, hold, and then you can tune to where the activity is, where the peaks are. I mean, it's a lovely little radio. Now let's turn up it's a better speaker on it. And the speaker was a bit of a letdown on the Xiegu. We can go a bit brighter than we are. So let's have a little tune. Now the nice thing about the scope, it's live. Remember, it's only 5 or 10 watts. 10 watts with a DC power. Lots of buttons to push. I do like that. That's your step, pushing here. There you are, 7157. Now we've got two long wires here, side by side. 9-to-1 balun, and one has a 49-to-1 balun. I mean, it just looks good, doesn't it? All your filters, quick menu here. Big long list here. Another list there. Others. Speech compressor. Scan. Default button. You can see, oops. If you get lost, just hold down default. But look.
And the guys were moaning, I said, we run out of returns. They said, well, they're going to transfer you, you're going to go and work for the company.
If we go through the bands, there's nice 70cm one there. That's my local node. Better come out of the menu. Keep the power low. That's a node in my house.
How can I put this? And I'm going to age myself here. Yeah, I can go back to the days of lacing the wiring. Do you remember the wax string?
But no antenna tuner. Speech announcement.
+20, 4, 3, 4.
It's quite nice. Menu-wise, you've got, if you come out of that, you can see all the meters, ALC, COM and SWR there. SWR meter. We'll do a separate video actually using that. And we'll do a separate video on this scope as well. You can see the scope there. So if I just go span and go hold, you can listen. You can move away from it, look. And if there's other things, speed, fix, center type, fixed type. Bit off frequency there. So obviously with the bands on the Xiegu, you've got an up and down arrow here at the top. I'll show you. You've got all these buttons, band up and down, modes here, AM, FM, CW, LSB and digital. This will work digital out of the box with a USB cable. With the 7000, you need extra hardware, extra cables. Built-in tuner, just hold down that. Built-in CW decode as well. Now the 7000 does have RTTY decode. I haven't found that yet because I've literally had this about an hour now. But I'll do a separate menu looking at that. So you got the M1 menu, split mode, AB, memory write. And there's duplex. I was looking for that earlier. It's memory M3, duplex. AB, your filters here. So with other radios like the 706 Mark II, I think you've got to add the filters. Let's have a look now. Vox. Not sure what the 9600 means. Is that your baud rate, is it? Could be your baud rate. Split mode. And if you hold it, you go to the S menu, scan, priority, VFO memory, and voice record. Is that? Not tell me someone what VSC is. Again, we'll do videos on that. I know that if you hold down this button, it starts to record. And if you hold it down, I did see a whole nother menu there for that. Speech and lock. Frequency step, TX, band up and down here on the right. So I think that's it really. I thought I'd show these together. Both amazing radios. The thing about these radios, remember, they do sell for about 70% of their value. So if I paid 500 quid for this, I'll be able to sell it for 400 quid. It's not like you lose loads of money because you've spent it. Same goes for the Xiegu. I know brand new, they're about 6. If you sell them second hand, you're getting about 4 for them. So you lose a bit, but you don't lose everything. And that says a lot for things these days, because these days everything's throwaway, isn't it? Like your mobile phone. Thanks for watching my channel. Catch you on Air 73. All the best.